Listen, brother, I've been trying to talk to you for years. You from East St. Louis. I'm from St. Louis.
Come on now.
I wanted to talk to you a little bit about collaborating with Marcus Miller on the soundtrack.
We all agreed pretty early on. We wanted that drumline sound that feels like college, that feels like football. Um, and at the same time, there's all these very sensitive emotional scenes. And Marcus, from his work with Miles Davis, from his work with Luther Vandross, he's so beautiful at really touching and feeling those intimate moments. Um, we always just have fun working together. And I'm just such a fan of his. I just love to watch him work. I also love to try to give him hard things to try to figure out. And I just love watching him work his way out of it. He's a wonderful human being as well as a genius musical artist.
Filming, usually a lot of your films is talking heads, except for like House Party, where there's the dance scenes, but filming talking heads and then filming dance scenes and then filming football doing like a real time thing, because y'all were filming while they were I think they were in competition or having a game against Charleston around the same time you guys were filming. Can you speak to that for a second as well?
Sure. You're right. I love having the action of real football, and my cinematographer also loved that kind of action. So we really were cutting loose. The school was very supportive of the movie, and they said, "Look, we don't normally allow this, but you can shoot during halftime, half of halftime. So you got 10 minutes." Now, normally when you shoot a scene during halftime, you're shooting one scene. We had 4 scenes we had to shoot in those 10 minutes. And so we said, no problem. We rehearsed and rehearsed, and we sent out to the crowd, 85,000 people. We said, look, we're glad you came. Please, during halftime of the game, don't leave. Don't go get a hot dog. Don't go to the bathroom. Don't buy a t-shirt. Stay in your seat.
You're like, I'm going to need y'all to stay seated.
Yeah, stay seated and cheer on the movie. We went down there. We're filming. We knew walkie-talkies wouldn't work. Phones wouldn't work. We used flags like semaphore, like back in the schooner in the 17th century. And we got it all done in 7.5 minutes.
Wow, y'all worked that out. I guess all those rehearsals paid off, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You're like, mm-hmm.
Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Well, okay. And I will leave that right there where that is. Could you ever have imagined having that circumstance that they had with your brother while growing up in East St. Louis?
At one point, when my eldest brother was in college, my family said, have your, not me, but our middle brother, him stay with you while you're in college, And I mean, he didn't have to hide him or anything, but it was a situation,
Wow.
So, so I could very much relate to the movie. You're from St. Louis, I'm from East St. Louis. You know what East St. Louis is.
Yes, I do.
You got to get out.
Yes, I do.
Gotta go.
Yes,
so I understood Ray and his drive. And that's one of the reasons why I really want to make the movie, to depict, a guy who just won't accept the system telling him what he couldn't do.
But I know exactly what that feels like, to be in a situation where you all of a sudden go from being someone's sister to kind of their mother and their father for 8 hours.
Yeah. Look, so often we deputize the eldest child.
Yeah.
Right. And it's a tough spot. It's a tough spot for the eldest child, because the younger kids are like, you ain't mama, you ain't daddy. I don't. So they have all this responsibility, but no authority.
It was very admirable, as are you. I so honored and so grateful and so excited to be able to speak to you today. I've been a fan of yours since forever, and especially because you're from East St. Louis, so I had to support a brother. And I also wanted to support the film because Ray graduated from Howard University, my alma mater.
That's right. That's right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really do.
You're very welcome. I appreciate you.
All right. Take care. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.